Okay, I'm doing an update video to 1128 Rocky Ridge Drive. I'm going over the upgrades that have been made. This is a walkthrough pre-final cleanup, and I'll do another one after final cleanup when the for sale sign goes out. Okay, as we can see, we added some extra work beyond the original scope of work, which there was a decision made to add a cement driveway. So I installed a driveway. The driveway is 13 feet long, and 13 feet wide, 132 feet long. And when it gets to the back of the house here, it widens out to be 24 foot wide, and to accommodate to a carport that was also added to the job beyond the original scope. Also, to the right of the driveway, we added a couple panels of decorative fence and removed the chain link fencing to give it a little more curb appeal. Okay, if you remember the earlier video of the house, was completely overgrown in the front. It had overgrown hedges that reached up to just about the midway point of the house. I removed all of those, and the owner opted to not install any shrubbery at this current time, as he's going to put the house on the market for sale. So he's going to let the new owners make the decision as to what they want to add to the landscaping. But we did cut in some nice lines for the flower bed and installed a nice bed of mulch to give them a good start and to give the house a little curb appeal. Okay, the original plan for the house was to remove the shake siding, and the owner had opted for vinyl siding, but per my recommendations, I figured that the shake siding gave the house a lot more curb appeal, and why remove something that wasn't bad to opt for a cheaper looking option. And I think it keeps the house a little bit more original and a little more high end. We also installed new windows in the house, every single window throughout the house. I think it came to a total of 19 windows. The railings were black. I sanded the railings, put a light coat of metallic finish paint that gave them this nice silver appearance, which I think makes them look a little more high end. Same applied to the storm door. The steps were missing quite a few brick. The more we worked on it, the more brick came loose. It was hard to find bricks that matched the original color brick that was there. So the owner opted to, after we replaced a few bricks and did the best we can to get it back usable, they opted to just paint the porch to match the house as opposed to leaving the bricks exposed. Alright, this color combination you see on the house came out really well. Modernized it quite a bit. Okay, like I said, once again, hedges removed across the front. And I laid out this line here, cut it in, and it's mulched. Also, to the left of the house, same as the right side of the driveway, removed the chain link fence and put a few panels of vinyl fencing in. Adds a little more curb appeal to the house. And here you can see how well the shake came out with the new paint job. On the house, we also installed new gutters all the way around. Custom color order the gutters to follow our paint scheme of the house, as opposed to buying them white and painting them, so that we don't have to worry about repainting them down the road. They'll remain this color for years to come. Okay. This door here was originally wood. Kind of modernized it a little bit. We didn't change the door, just picked a nice color that complemented the color of the home. Kind of an orangish color. I'm happy with the results. And added new hardware and a new doorbell button, kind of dress up the front some. Okay. So here we are going into our living room. The living room, the floors, we did light sand on the floors. That wall there used to have wallpaper on it, removed the wallpaper. Light sand on the floor, repolyurethaned all the way through. I also installed a new chandelier, something much more modern that was in there. The colors we used throughout the house, the light gray you see there is a color, Sherwin-Williams color called Agreeable Gray. Nice neutral color. And the color you see there on the lower part of the wall below the chair rail in the dining room is called African Gray. And African Gray was used as an accent wall on the living room wall as well. Kitchen. The kitchen previously had a small narrow door to the right side of this opening that wasn't that appealing, and it shut the house off and made the house closed off looking and didn't give you a direct view into the kitchen. So we opened this up to a roughly 6-foot opening, installed a new header across the door, the top of the door for strength, and it really opened the kitchen up and gave the house a little more of an open feeling. Okay, so here's the view coming from the dining room into the kitchen. Kitchen. The kitchen was completely gutted down to the studs, re-drywalled, removed the cabinets, all the old appliances. We installed new flooring, new kitchen cabinets, new appliances. Did a ceramic feature wall behind the sink. All new sink fixtures. New countertops. Towel bars. Everything's new in the kitchen. From the bottom to the top. Light fixtures. Racks. Appliances. The top of the dishwasher. This is something I made. This is actually cement. So I made a mold and I formed it. Has a removable cutting block so they could take it out, wash it, and clean it. And gives them a nice little work surface for food preparation. And that's the kitchen. So we're going to go back, and this is the upper floor, bedroom floor. And 3 of the 4 bedrooms are on this floor here. So we sanded, redid hardwood floors. Coming up the steps and throughout this complete floor. Saw a new light fixture, something a little more modern. Bedroom 1, light resand, refinish. Bedroom 2, light sand refinish, and also completely repainted. I installed new ceiling fans, new floor vents. And like I said, we did new windows throughout, which really added to the look of the home. Okay, now we're heading to the master bedroom. Master bedroom, sand and refinish. Install new ceiling fan. New windows. Okay. Now, main bathroom. Also, too, we also took the time to make sure all the inside of the closets were nice, completely repainted. Also, floors repolyurethane, sand and repolyurethane in there. Every closet throughout the house had the same treatment. Okay, now we're going into the main bathroom. This bathroom was a tear out, new floor tile, new vanity, new toilet, all new water fixtures, outlets, light fixtures, toilet, new tub, complete new plumbing fixtures. We tore out the walls, replaced the plumbing behind the walls, installed, like I said, a new tub, and also did a complete tiled backsplash that's done with the same tile you saw in the kitchen, but we opted to install this in a vertical manner as opposed to horizontal, kind of give it a different look. But it does take the colors of the house throughout, and the bathrooms throughout the house are done in the same African gray color that was noted in the living room feature wall and the lower half of the dining room wall, and also new window. Okay, so we're going to head back down to the living room level, and we're going to head to the lower level of the house, where the den is at. So steps resanded, light coat, polyurethane, light sand and polyurethane. Lower level, we removed all of the laminate hardwood flooring and installed 3/4 inch plywood underlayment with a moisture barrier, and installed real hardwood throughout the den and bedroom number 4, which is through that door. Also, this room was previously paneled. We removed all of the paneling, all of the moldings throughout this room, replaced it with drywall and all new moldings and trim throughout the room, along with new windows as well. Also on the doors throughout the house, we installed new hardware on the doors, changed it from the original gold color to a brushed stainless steel look, which gave it a little more modern look. Okay, here we're going into the laundry room. The laundry room had laminate floor on it. And because this was the rear entry, we opted not to do hardwood, and we did a porcelain tile that mimics the look of hardwood for the sake of durability and easy cleanup, so it could take the wear and tear of being used as the main entrance coming in off of the new driveway in the back. New light fixtures, appliances. Okay, we're going to go back through here. We are going to go into bedroom number 4. Like I said, same exact treatment as the den. Laminate floors removed. 3/4 inch plywood underlay with a moisture barrier. Install real hardwood. And like I said, looking at the new windows. Okay, now we have the lower level bathroom, which was a complete tear out to the studs, all the way down to the cement floor. So in this bathroom here, has a beautiful black floor. It's a porcelain tile in a color that they call carbon. Adds a real nice modern look to it. We tore out the old tile, old shower completely to the studs. Replaced all of the plumbing hardware in the walls. Porcelain tile. We carried it all the way to the ceiling as opposed to the normal 6.5 foot height is normally done. Kind of give it more of a modern look. Really nice roller track doors. They've been getting a lot of compliments. The glass tile you see down the middle of the feature wall in the shower, and that theme is actually carried out through the floor of the shower. Also, new toilet, new vanity, new sink, new light, installed a vent. This bathroom previously didn't have a vent. Relocated the light switch, which used to be here, reran the wires to take them over next to the sink, and also add an electrical outlet. Also, when we did this bathroom here, the previous shower, the water was running just straight into the ground, puddling up under the house because roots had grown up into the pipe and pushed the pipe loose, so we had to cut into the cement floor. About a 2-foot square section, dig the gravel out from underneath the house, and replace and run a new pipe and cut out and remove the roots that were going up into the previous drain. So this door here goes back out into the laundry room. And here we are now going out into the backyard. So, give you a view of the back of the house in its current state. Also, we installed a brand new back door. So the backyard was previously overgrown all along the edge, maybe about the last 15-20 feet of the yard, going all the way around. Was about 6 to 8 feet tall, overgrown with bushes. back grass here. At one point there was a pool here. We removed the platform for the pool, dug all of that, removed it from the property. Changed the grade of the backyard a little bit. About a week ago we planted new grass. Been kind of trying to get this fill in. And we're probably, I don't know, maybe another 2 weeks from having the backyard grass being the way it should be. Okay, so like I said, these here are part of the last features that were added. I installed this walkway. We had a carport installed. This is the back part of the driveway that I was speaking on earlier, which is 24 foot wide. Mulch installed bordering the driveway. Once again, you're looking at the back side of the decorative fence that we installed. Also across the driveway here, this house always had a water problem because soil is heavy clay content, so the water doesn't absorb into the ground that fast. So when it hits this hill, it always took off running, and it was finding its way under the back door and under the crawl space, which continuously kept the lower level wet. To address that issue, I trenched out all around the edge of this walk here, and I also trenched around the edge of the driveway where you see the mulch installed. It's about a 6-inch deep trench, 6 inches below the bottom grade of the driveway. It was filled with gravel to give the water a path to run without coming up over the walk. So it now carries the water underground into a 30-inch deep pan that was dug out in this area here to hold the water. When the water reaches a certain level, it raises up and it follows this trench of this dry riverbed that was installed, that I installed across the driveway, and allows the water to run on this side of the driveway and kind of dissipate into the yard and into the mulch over there. It all helps with the water problem, and we no longer have a water problem. I'll do one more walkthrough once we go through and do a couple little final touch-ups here in the next couple of days.